All right, we're gonna start this one off with a little prayer. Father God, I come right now asking that you watch and protect over us. Father God, I pray that this interview reflects you. Father God, I pray that people feel a sense of positivity. I hope they find some advice or they find a small laugh or something to break them out of any consistent negative feelings they've been having. Father God, I pray that we come out the other side of this conversation feeling elated, feeling like we've learned something, feeling like we're going to move forward in our lives, Father God. And I pray that you extend this prayer to all our families, our loved ones, everyone who we care for in this world. And I pray that we have a good time, we have some fun. So yeah, lead with love always. These things I ask in your son Jesus Christ's name. I pray, thank God, amen.
Amen.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey.
That's how you do that. That's how you do that.
Yes,
very
sir. Yes,
spiritual.
sir.
See, it's already different. It's probably gonna be one of the best ones out top.
You hear me? I feel it. You feel it.
Cause we started the right way.
Hey, I appreciate it, man.
Absolutely.
Hey, y'all, welcome to the Shay Shay, man. We live and fresh in the building with your boy Rudy. Is it just Rudy by itself? Is nothing,
Yeah, man. So the way I look at it, man, like Rudy R.U.D.Y.
Yes.
Right. It's an acronym. It stands for Realize Your Destiny is Yours. And my actual nickname is Lil Rudy. Like, that's just what my homies, my everyday people call me.
Yep.
And so that's my Instagram handle because I made that journey in like 12th grade. Got the first Lil Rudy on Instagram. Very proud of that. Everybody else is Lil Rudy 1, Lil Rudy _. I had to have people try to bat that joint off me and all types of shit.
Damn, it's crazy.
Yeah. So, but I kind of look at it as it's all however you want to kick it. I respond to both. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Shit, I like Lil Rudy. You know what I'm saying? Man, I ain't gonna say. I'm definitely not gonna say we go way back, but you are a familiar face to me.
For
you
sure.
hear me?
100%.
Especially in the beginning of, I think so. In the beginning of my rap career, I was fucking with TP.
Yeah, my brother.
Hell yeah, and
just on the phone.
I think that was the first. You know what I'm saying? My first like real life in close encounter with you was in the studio with TP and shit.
It definitely was.
Hell yeah, and it's crazy because I'm just gonna say this real quick because and then we'll bring it back to you.
Talk to me.
God, I'm just gonna say this real quick.
Let it go.
Because I think about this moment all the time. So I was recording this song, and I had my friend come in the song and he drop I just want him to do anything. I wanted him to do anything on the verse, man, anything. When he come in the song, and he drop his shit, and when he walk out the booth, I'm like, damn. Turn that shit down. I'm like, his shit can't be louder than mine. Yeah. I was just like, this shit. Not that it was bad. It wasn't bad. It was good.
It was good.
Yeah, but I was kind of like, low key intimidated by it. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, okay, they can't like your part more than they like my part on my song. Like, what the fuck?
That's real.
And you know what I'm saying?
Like that, yeah.
For real. And I feel like that particular person, like a lot of the people that he come across, he get that reaction from people. You know what I'm saying? And I think that he like it may, if you don't know what to do with it, like I think it may make him a little bit of insecure, you know what I'm saying? But as I was like, so boom, that happened. I'm sitting there and it's not just me and TPU is in there, so I feel some type of way about just the fact that shit's happening type shit. Yeah. And so I walk away from it and I'm thinking like, wow, okay, so you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right. I'm a little bit ashamed of like what just happened, but at the same time, I'm being honest and real about how I feel. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of people wouldn't be that honest about how they felt about, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, bruh. So I had to have a conversation with him afterwards. Like, hey, I ain't mean no harm by it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't, just sometimes, nigga, niggas is talented and you'll come out to work doing you. And niggas just be hating, you know what I'm saying, insecure, whatever. And I really wanted to talk about that little situation with you. I don't know what the fuck I wanted to say. But shit, I think about that shit all the time, like literally all the time. And I hope my friend like understand that one time, like when that shit happens from other people, not to like let that shit dim your light or make you feel bad, cause this just us, probably a little bit scared of him type shit.
Well, to me, I feel like you can't judge yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it's a huge problem with most people. Definitely was a problem for me for sure. Like I used to definitely like judge myself for any small mistake I made because we human. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you may find yourself feeling intimidated or feeling insecure or jealous over a particular situation. And as long as you can catch yourself in that moment and be honest with yourself like you were, I think that you can forgive yourself, move past it, and just next time you know how to approach it better. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And just leave it where it's at. Don't take it with you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta leave that shit where it's at.
Right. And it's crazy because that's been years.
Yeah.
That's been years.
Yeah, let that shit go, man. Because I bet you he and I and TP forgot all about it.
Guaranteed. It's been years.
Guaranteed. So we hold on to things. We hold on to stuff, and we create our own perception of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Can we curse?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, for sure. Of our own perspective of shit. You know what I'm saying? And I really think that's a problem sometimes. Like, it's a gift and a curse because sometimes you have to protect your perspective in one way, right? Like saying that I'm going to be successful at this thing. I don't care what anybody say. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what nobody say. I know I can do this. I know I can be successful. But on the flip side, I don't care what nobody say. I know that man probably worried about this shit. I know he probably been thinking about this. I know it's a gift or the curse. And so you got to have wisdom, I guess, to really discern which is which. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell yeah. A wise man, bro.
Hey, man,
I feel it.
I take wisdom, like, very seriously. You know what I'm saying? I feel like wisdom is, like, it's the key to success. Actually, I know it is. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've done a lot of reading that has really, like, changed my perspective on life. Like, I'm not even the same guy I was when you met me in whatever studio session that was. I'm not even that same person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I look at it like this. Like, I feel like a tree is still a tree even when it's a seed. You feel me?
Right.
It just grows. You know what I mean? So I'm still me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still that seed that you met. I'm just more bloomed. You know what I'm saying? I'm more evolved. You feel me?
Damn, that's real. That's real. So I'm so kind of jump back. I'm gonna have you reintroduce yourself again. You know,
okay, for sure.
Tell them what you do.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Tell them about the song.
Okay, for sure. Well, my name is R.U.D.Y. R.U.D.Y. Stands for Realize Your Destiny's Yours. I'm an artist out of South Memphis, Tennessee.
Yes, sir.
By way of Gary, Indiana. I moved here when I was like 12, going on 13, I believe, from Gary. And but I had spent 2 summers here before I came.
Okay.
So I kind of was like slick already here a little bit. Like I moved here in like 2007. But I spent all my summer of 2006 and 2005 in Memphis. You know what I'm saying, with my pop. So coming down here, it wasn't a huge jump, but when we got here, it was a huge jump. Like, visiting and moving here is 2 totally different things. You know what I'm saying?
Tell me about it. I'm from here, so I don't know.
Man, it was a big it was a culture shock. You know what I'm saying? Because in a lot of different ways, like my background is very complex. Like, all right, so Gary itself is a very black city. Okay. Super, 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 super black. Like, ain't no white folk, ain't no Mexicans, ain't no fucking, Jamaicans, Haitians is niggas. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's crazy.
Up, like, and at least from what I've seen, growing up there, but this is what I know for a fact. It's just a bunch of black people. Like, the library was named after W.E.B. Du Bois. You know what I'm saying? I went to George Washington Carver Elementary School. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, our main buildings are named after historical black figures. People. You know what I'm saying? It's a super pro-black city. You know what I'm saying? But it's very desolate, though. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it ain't shit there. It's very run down. It's full of, like, it's like a ghost town, really. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's really sad what it's turned into. Because when I was a kid, when it still had a little bit of life left in it, it was really that 90s movie type of neighborhood, type of city. You know what I'm saying? But, as time goes on, infrastructure breaks down, people move out, and it really is nothing really there to help people grow for real. You know what I'm saying? I think it's starting to change around now. I'm starting to see a little bit of life in there that I didn't even see a lot when I was growing up there that I'm really proud of, and I can't wait to see what it turns into. But the fact of the matter is, it was very desolate there. You know what I'm saying? Now, I didn't know that when I was living there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what life is like when you were a kid. You just living in it. It ain't till you grow up and you look back like, damn, we was really fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really had it down bad, you know what I'm saying? But moving to Memphis, like, I moved here and I was like, yo, I ain't never seen this many white people before.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, I know that don't that sound. I know
That's
that sound ass
crazy.
backwards, but it's the truth. Like, cause it's nothing but black people in Gary. Like, period. And then my pops from Chicago, so Gary is like 20 minutes outside of Chicago. And my pops is from Chicago, the South Side.
Yeah.
Right? Robert Taylor Home Projects. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the family on the South Side. You know what I mean? And so when I would go to Chicago, the South Side of Chicago specifically it mirrors Gary. Ain't nothing but black people in South Side of Chicago.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But you had a little bit more, you know, some Jamaicans and Haitians and shit like that. But for the most part, it's just a lot of black people from there. And oh shit, that's my phone. I'm sorry, y'all. That's all me. My bad.
It's all good.
It's a big there was a big migration from Memphis to Chicago in the 30s and like vice versa. That's why it's a baby like New Chicago, North Memphis, because a lot of the people who went up there came back and just built the whole like pipeline. It's like our sister city up there.
That's where my folks from, New Chicago.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be surprised if you have some people directly from Chicago.
You feel
You know
me?
what I'm saying? Like everybody, grandma in Memphis in Chicago is either from Memphis or Mississippi.
You feel me?
Straight up, like everybody. I swear to
Everybody's
God.
grandma.
Everybody, grandma, granddaddy.
Aside from Chicago.
See what I'm saying? Like you can't damn near name one Memphis nigga and they not have some direct tie to Chicago specifically.
For sure.
For sure, like facts. You know what I'm saying? And so,
That's very true.
that's super. I'm telling you, like for real,
I got some cousins from
Finna get you a mic, friend.
man. What? But nah, I feel you. It's a polarizing conversation because once you realize it, it's like damn, you know. What?
Then I really want to get her a mic
Get
so
a
she
mic.
can talk.
I'm with it. Let's do it. I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? If
You
wanna
with
do
it?
Yeah, for sure.
Because if you gonna input, we might well put you in it, Jen. Yeah, pause it. I edit it. You know what I'm saying? Just like we never left. We want to welcome Key back to the stage. You know what I'm saying?
What's up?
Talking to Mike one more time.
What it do? What it do? What it do? What's up? What's up?
All right.
Look at that man on the wheelchair, y'all. Where
Okay.
is he going?
You funny, yeah. Mine. All right, so. Damn.
I threw you off. I'm sorry.
No, I just you fucking up. I be fucking up. All right, let's go. All right. Shit, he was telling us about Gary, Indiana. He was telling us.
Right. And so moving from Gary to Memphis was definitely a culture shock. It was difficult to understand what everybody was saying to me.
That's
you know what I'm
crazy.
saying? Country
Yeah.
has accents. You know what I'm saying? And it's so funny now. I've been down here so long. I go back home, and niggas be like, "Bro, you sound country as a motherfucker." I'm like, "Damn, that's crazy." So my accent, it bounces all over the place. Like,
Yeah.
I get mad. Goddamn, bro. Shawty goddamn tweaking, boy. Then I turn around and be super. Like, I swear to God, it's all over the place. But you know, I think that's a good way to explain my background. Like, it's all over. It's all over the place. So moving from Gary to Glenview Park, South Memphis, Ralph Lamont, Barksdale. You from Glenview?
Yeah.
What are the odds? I stayed on Waverly.
What are the odds?
You know Waverly, the street that leads directly to the park, right behind
Yeah.
her. That's where I stayed. That's where I grew up. Yep. Yeah. So, moving to South Memphis was definitely amazing. Actually, like I really, once I learned how to appreciate the city, I was like, yo, I'm so grateful that I ended up relocating to like the birthplace of like modern black people.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Like,
what you said.
like straight up, you know what I'm saying? Because Orange Miles, first black neighborhood built, you know what I'm saying, by free people in America. So like, this is like the Mecca. This is the birthplace. This is where it started. Like, this is numero uno. I really feel like Memphis don't get our respect like we should, especially in that regard. Like, it all started from right here.
What you said.
You know what I'm saying? So it's the blackest city in America. I don't give a damn what nobody talking about. You know what I'm saying? So
That's facts.
so I moved from one black ass city to the blackest city. You feel me? So despite the white people, I don't give a damn. Like, this is one of the blackest city in America.
Man, what you
Straight
said. What you said. And I be telling people how like being black and from Memphis is different from being white and from Memphis.
100%.
Like, it's a different experience.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Definitely. Especially when I hear like I talk to some white people and they be like, I ain't never been on Beale Street, and I be like, you never been on Beale Street?
The white people.
What?
Say that?
Man, yeah. The white I've been met plenty of them at University of Memphis.
Capping. They can't be from Memphis.
It be
for real.
you know they from like Collierville or some
not-
shit
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
not from Memphis. Yeah. I
There's a
mean,
lot of,
I don't want to start that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't really from the six shit. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
God.
Like that.
'Cause that's
Atlanta
what it
shit.
gonna be.
You know what I mean? We need unity in Memphis, goddamn it. So you close enough, goddamn it. You feel me? But at the same time, there is just
It's a
differences depending on where you grew up in the
It's
city.
a major
Like, it's
difference
facts.
between Carterville and Memphis.
Well,
Hell yeah.
so did you go to middle school, high school here?
Yeah, so I went to Mars at first, Memphis Academy Health Science.
Okay.
For 7th grade, and then I ended up going to Mace, Memphis Academy Science Engineering. That's where I ended up graduating from. Yep.
What year you graduated high school?
2012.
Okay, turn up.
Yep.
Turn up. That's the year I came into high school.
Me too.
Man, I hear that a lot. I hear that a lot, yo. I swear, you gonna blink and be like, God damn, boy, how did it happen?
So fast.
You know what I'm saying? Quick.
I was
Real
finna
quick.
ask you a question. I can't remember what I was gonna ask you. I was finna ask you something. Why I asked you about middle school. Damn. Anyways.
Well, middle school, high school, we just want to, I appreciate growing up in Memphis in that regard because I feel like I can get on any nigga ass at any moment for anything. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
like that checking shit.
Yeah.
Bro, oh my God, bro. I'm like, this shit is crazy, yo, because where I'm from, you don't goddamn talk crazy niggas you don't know. You feel me?
And then nigga walk up to you and just
Memphis nigga walk up to you, what's up, man? Big shoe ass nigga. God damn. And so I used to be like, taking that shit so personal, like, damn, bro, why would you say something so, like, what the fuck, what I do to you? And then I had to learn, like, oh, shit, this is just how niggas get down now.
Yeah, this is how you greet.
Saying? Like, this is how you really, you know what I'm saying? So once I caught on, I was like, oh, okay, for sure. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, man?
Yeah, baptized in fire, goddamn.
I was finna ask you how many white people was in your middle school. That's what I finna ask you.
None.
High school?
None.
See? You?
It probably like one.
Yeah, maybe
And
one weird ass.
Cigarettes and shit.
Yeah, one weird ass
It's
white boy
always
went.
one
You know what I'm saying? But that's it. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It don't be
high
no.
School, it wasn't. It wasn't no white people in my high school either.
For real?
Yeah, same.
At White Haven, it wasn't no white. It's called White Haven. Wasn't no motherfucking white.
Yeah,
You right.
Wasn't no white kids that makes it all for sure.
Yeah.
That's and that's why when I went to University of Memphis, getting around white people or just other cultures in general, you know what I'm saying, was fun. You know what
It
I'm
was
saying?
fun.
I appreciated it. Hell yeah. I did. Yep.
When you talk about culture shock, so I grew up here, born and raised. Then I went to MTSU when I graduated. Then I came back and went to University of Memphis. Man, I had major culture shock going to university, coming back home and going to University of Memphis. I had culture shock because I was just so used to being around all black people who just thought like niggas do. And then all of a sudden, and I was successful in that environment.
Yeah.
And then when I went to University of Memphis, it was just kind of like I was being myself, but it was like I was receiving so much backlash for being myself. And so I was just kind of like, damn, like what? I just remember walking around being like, damn, what the fuck is it? Like, what the fuck is, like, what's going on, man?
Backlash
Like,
from who?
teachers, like, so when we go into class, teachers, students, nigga, everybody, you know what I'm saying? It'd be like the way people treat you, how people address you, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like I was used to being treated like the smartest nigga in the room type shit. Used to being like praised for like little shit and just, being myself, the way I dress, the way I talk, the way I walk, the way I think, you know what I'm saying, my ideas, and to switching, going back to University of Memphis, and none of my ideas was accepted. You feel me? None of my ideas were accepted at the University of Memphis. They didn't. It was like I could say something that was right. You know what I'm saying? But because it was me saying it, niggas didn't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Like teachers didn't want to hear it. The people that the teachers fuck with for real, they ain't want to hear that shit. So it was just like, alright.
When you stand out, Memphis is such a weird city, yo, because it's like you have a lot of individual characters that stand apart from everybody else. But at the same time, when you do stand apart from everybody else, you kind of become a target.
Low key,
you know what
high
I'm
key.
saying? Like you get looked at as other or different.
Type shit.
You know what I'm saying? And when people can't relate to you here, they shun you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's nothing for them to latch on to have a common ground with. They just see you and see, I don't understand, fuck it.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And,
Hell yeah.
you know, unfortunately, that's like that small-minded, big city, little city shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, Memphis is the biggest, smallest city in the world.
Yeah, it's very small-minded here. And going back to, like, University of Memphis, because, I graduated there.
Yeah,
and, like, it was a culture shock for me, too, because I was switching schools and stuff like that. And, like, I feel what you mean. Like, and I was in the art department. I was, like, really, like, one of the few only black people in that motherfucker. So when I even graduated, I was the only black girl. Like, so, like, I feel like that school really, like, made me stronger in a way and pushed me and challenged me to be better because, like, as a black person, a black woman, like, you always just gotta be fucking better.
You feel me?
But, like, talent, like, naturally, black women, black people, we just thrive. Like, we're just talented as hell. But that motherfucking school, like, white people, at them motherfucker, they tried to little boy your ass, little girl your ass.
Yeah.
But they did that purposely because they knew I was just talented as fuck.
You feel me?
It was very challenging and shit like that.
University of Memphis is like I feel like in a lot of ways it's like an unofficial HBCU, but then when you go to class, it's like all the niggas disappear. It's weird. It's like when you're not in class, it's niggas everywhere. Like everywhere.
Yes, bruh.
When you go to class, it gets a lot more dispersed. And not to say that young black people aren't going to
It's
class. Let's
diverse
not put
now.
that out there. We going to class, my nigga.
Oh God, we in class.
It's just like, let's not do that. Let's not play with our people like that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas skip every race of people skip class. Okay, so we skip class as much as anybody else, and we go to class as much as anybody else. So that don't really explain why everybody else just disappears when we go to class. I think it's just because it's the illusion that it's a lot of us there. But really, I think the majority of people at U of M is like white still. You know what I'm saying? It don't
It's
feel
very
like it,
diverse though. But I do feel like now, like when I went there, I feel like I can tell black people taking over at that motherfucker. Like,
nah, for sure.
Even the white people trying to act black.
But I just feel like
it's like black culture there.
Yeah, being black is in.
But exactly
What you said.
basically,
You know?
like it's like black, but like it's white people.
well, but like for real though, University of Memphis just to me, it shows you how the city is really set up. You know what I'm saying? We are a city that's like we like 70% black
That's
people,
literally how you-
and but like white people run everything as far as like
Okay, good.
you know
Facts. That's a
systematically.
good- yeah, that's a good way to put it.
That is a good
That's
way
a
to
great way to put
And
it. For
also,
sure.
if you
For
pay
sure.
attention, everything that is Memphis is about is pretty much about black culture. Because, you know, if you think about the Grizzlies, they sell the grit and the grind.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What is
Black
the
shit.
grit and the grind?
Black
people.
culture.
You get what I'm saying? It's
Black
the-
sayings.
It's the struggle. It's
for
not
sure.
having enough. It's the money. It's the, I'm finna get out here and
How
sell these
these people
drugs.
hustle.
Make sure my family can eat and
The
shit.
grind, yeah.
And, you know, and then on top of that, in the space that we are right now, it's cool to be black. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like it's at one point in time, like you show up like this, no,
Right.
no,
Yeah.
like none. We don't want that at all. So
Yeah. And that's why I said a lot of white people, like, when I look around, like, even, like, on Instagram, white people in Memphis really, like, black as hell now.
Well, you gotta-
Especially in Memphis, like, white people in Memphis is different, bro.
I really feel like,
Like,
well, white people from Memphis always been different. You know what I'm saying? They just them folk, they
I don't
different,
know shit
you
about no
what I'm
white
saying?
people.
like for real, like,
But when you come, all right now, Memphis itself, the city in general, is having a huge, like the spotlight is on Memphis right
Right.
now. You know what I'm saying? Like in a way it's never been before in our life.
Hell
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? And I think the attention is kind of being funneled at University of Memphis as well. So now it's cool to go to U of M because Memphis is cool now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if Memphis is cool, the blackest city,
Yeah.
then I mean black shit
It's
is cool.
cool.
So
Right.
in order to get in where they fit in now, the white folk got to now come over to our side versus before now, it was a still big divide there.
You feel me?
Like an obvious divide. Well,
Yeah.
now it's getting a little bit more, the lines get more blurred now.
yeah.
You know?
I still feel the divide, like personally.
Oh,
I
no.
still feel that.
The divide is wide and is huge and obvious. I'm just saying, just compared to what it once
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
You just see that it's a difference.
It's a
you know?
change for real. Like, it's very different. Like, it's crazy. Like, crazy.
Hey, I don't mean to interrupt you, but can you see yourself in the camera? No.
When I lean over here, I can. I don't know. Can you see me?
I can see. Why don't you
Right
turn it to the right just a little bit?
I feel like it needs to be turned. I'm sorry, it's bothering me.
No, you good.
Fine.
And and speaking to the mic.
What's up? What it do? Is Key in this bitch. Finna take your shit. I can't rap, so no.
Wait, make sure you speaking into the mic.
Flip the screen.
Yes,
right there.
ma'am.
Appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. The vibes is different now from my interview.
I know, right?
It's a little serious in this motherfucker.
I think it's Rudy. He didn't brought the shit, man.
Rudy make me want to act professional.
I mean, shit.
Are you a professional?
Wisdom.
Hey, whatever.
Hey, man, you know, it's a time and a place for everything.
I just want to say too, since we here and we talk about it. For me, so this welcome to the Shay Shack. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I said that.
Pleasure to be here.
You know what I'm saying? And
Pleasure
this is a what do they call it when it's like
A safe space?
no yes, a safe space, but this is not the actual Shay Shack. This is like proverbial or whatever.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Proverbial.
I like that word. That's
Yeah.
nice.
Big word.
But I created this space like one to create a safe space for specifically for me. You know what I'm saying?
That's real. I like that.
You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of thoughts and I have a lot of opinions and feelings about a lot of shit, and I be thinking about this shit all day long, and I be fighting with myself just because I really just be feeling like misunderstood. So it's just like this is a place for me to just talk and get this shit off and give the world a chance to understand Lil Shay. You know what I'm saying? But also I wanted to provide a space where people could, you know what I'm saying? In this world, I feel like you could be yourself. You got two choices: be yourself or be professional. At least when it comes to being black, you're gonna be yourself or you're gonna be a professional. You know what I'm saying? And you have to choose between the two, and you have to turn it on and off. And you know what I'm saying? Depending on who you are, this is a space for you to either turn the professional on or, you know what I'm saying, turn the professional off. You know what I'm saying? So, point is, I want niggas to be themselves. You know what I'm saying? No matter where on the spectrum that they stand. You know what I'm saying? Just be comfortable, like, to be you. So I can't wait. Like, we in Casa Library right now, and I can't wait till we get out of this joint. Yeah. And I'm grateful for the space. Don't get me wrong, but nigga, I want to roll up and smoke a blunt, man.
Nah, 100%. I feel that. You feel
you know
me?
What I'm saying?
That I feel. You see, we relate 100% on that point.
I want to drink some wine, maybe take a couple shots. You know what I'm saying? Like let's be free. Let's be ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So.
But it's my homie told me something that I never forgot. He was like, he was like, bro. When we look back on these times, we're gonna be like, damn, bro. Like he's like, when we rich and we got we successful and we got our wife and 2.5 kids and all this, that, and the third. When we get together and link up, we're gonna talk about these moments.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, really appreciate these moments right now because these are the good times. You know what I mean? Because when you're rich and successful, obviously you're living in good times. But we're going to think about, damn, I've been losing that little ass room.
You hear me?
You know what I'm saying?
Tight ass space.
You know what I mean? Trying to understand that I was doing my own camera work, my own. Now I got me a whole little whoop now. You know what I'm saying?
Production going on.
You hear me? Fuck you mean?
Yeah. Cameraman.
Hey, look at this.
Hey, let's go.
Sound effect.
We got sound.
I'm here for it,
man.
Yeah, invest in yourself, man.
Hey.
Yeah.
What you said. I was just gonna play. So you got this new song, right? You just dropped a Show Improvement.
Yes, ma'am.
Man, I just gotta say, I'm gonna start with, first of all, you got a couple bars in there. I should have wrote them hoes down. My phone did. I did write them hoes down though.
Damn.
But man, you got a couple bars in there, and nigga like, oh shit, I've been down so motherfucking long. All I can see is so. I like
looking in their eyes, they didn't believe in us.
What is like?
Turn the lessons, turn the blessings. Don't believe in luck.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
I got a question.
That shit spiritual for me.
When
Same.
Not comparing you to no artists, but like when somebody first listens to your music, like what artists do they like? What artists come in mind when they listen to your music?
I get like Kendrick Lamar, you know what I'm saying, J. Cole, you know what I'm saying. I used to get Big Sean a lot back in the day.
Not Big Sean.
Now I'm getting like Baby King. People saying I remind them Baby King and shit. I think it's because we both have like light voices sometimes. So
I don't know who Baby King is, but what I can say though is that for me personally, so representation, I've lately been realizing how much representation matters. You know what I'm saying? You ever heard of Roll It Up K? Roll Up K, comedian. She's a stud. You know what I'm saying? But when I first started seeing her on the internet,
I feel like she got a Netflix special.
No, I don't think so.
Shantae
But
do
she be on Instagram. She be
like the food reviews and stuff like that.
Oh wait, she went on Twitter. She got
Yep.
dreads.
Yep.
Oh, she funny as hell.
Yeah, she funny as hell.
She funny as a motherfucker.
Hell
Yes,
yeah.
hilarious.
That's when I
love
realized that representation matters. You know what I'm saying? Because I had never seen myself on TV or anywhere for that matters. And I'm like, damn. Okay, representation does matter. So with this song, when you drop Show Improvement, and I'm listening to what you saying, and you get on there and you like, niggas had to, what they say, they tell you, you gotta say it.
Niggas try to convince me I can't make it out my city unless I rap about trapper killing. Are you kidding? I'm that nigga.
You
What?
heard me?
Come on now.
You
I
heard
got
me?
trappers, killers fucking with me. When I speak, they listen. They see the bigger picture. They can tell I'm on a mission.
Shit, you knew exactly. He
You
knew
know?
exactly what I was talking about.
Come on now.
That shit right there. I feel like I relate so much, and I feel like you are showing up to represent artists that me. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? Like
100%.
I'm with that shit. Like I ain't trying to rap about selling drugs and killing
Nah,
just to make
man.
it out. And I don't think I gotta do that, and I'm not going to do it just because I'm finna stand on some shit. Like I be preaching about standing on some shit all the time.
See,
but
now you starting to get my heart. Now my heart's starting to race and shit because this is what I'm really passionate about
Not
right
racing.
here. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm on a real mission to show these kids out here. You want to hit the sound effect? But no, I'm on a real mission, man, to show these kids, yo, like, you don't have to, you know what, anybody, any age, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to lean into negativity in order to feel like you can be successful.
you feel me?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't
amen.
have to do that. Like, I refuse. I don't give a fuck what niggas talking about. I don't care how that bullshit money, hit it. Do your job, man. Yeah. Don't be scared.
Oh God, I be
You watch the
scared.
Boy on podcast, that nigga be you know what I mean? Middle nigga like, yeah, do this your shit.
Oh,
Man,
God.
your shit.
We gonna hey, look.
Yeah. Hit
talking
that motherfucker.
Oh God, I'm with it.
So,
though.
you know, and yeah, man, I don't give a fuck what these niggas talking about, bro. You don't have to talk about robbing niggas, killing niggas. Even if you have robbed a nigga or even if you have killed a nigga, like, you still don't gotta fucking talk about it. You
feel me?
definitely don't have to glorize it.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's a difference between glorizing some shit and just speaking about your perspective and your lifestyle and what's going on in your life. You know what I mean? And that's the difference for real. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not saying I'm from Memphis, nigga. I love trap music. Nigga.
Fuck you
What are you
talking
talking
about?
about? Like,
Fuck you, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga,
Niggas
what?
is crazy. It's the birthplace of trap music. What the fuck? Of course I love trap music. You know what I'm saying? But it has to be a balance. You know what I'm saying? It has to be a North Pole and a South Pole. If you go to New York, you can hear a Pop Smoke and then turn around and hear Joey Badass. You know what I'm saying? You go to Atlanta, you turn around here 21 Savage, and then you turn around and get a JID.
You hear me?
You know what I'm saying? You go to California, you got
You hear me?
Kendrick Lamar, and then you got, I don't know, what's the nigga name? Give me a gangster rapper from California. It's a million of them. I don't know my mind.
You said Kendrick Lamar, The Game,
The
goddamn.
Game. Okay, boom. You can go to Kendrick Lamar and you got The Game. You know what I'm saying?
Mozzie rap with Yo Gotti.
Mozzie, yeah,
Yeah,
100%. Shout out, hey, Mozzie hard too. Yeah, he had a crazy verse on Killer Mike album. But yeah, so you know you got these polar opposites, and together they attract a bigger sound, a bigger feeling, a bigger presence. You know
Hell
what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we need that here.
Yeah.
We gotta have it. Not just me. It gotta be a bunch of other non-trap alternative artists out here doing our thing, so we can collectively make a noise.
And I think the thing is, you know, we was talking earlier about people being like, when you stand out, it says we all just spread out, you know what I'm saying? And then also, I think that the other half of that is that a lot of people give in to the pressure to, you know what I'm saying? I want to blow,
man.
so in order to blow, I need to, like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people give in to that pressure, you know what I'm saying?
That was one of the biggest battles for me, even myself, yo. I feel that 100% because, you know, hell, my best friend is TP808.
Hell yeah.
Once
Fuck it
again,
all.
I'm locked in with TP. We finna make it hit. Y'all niggas
You
know
know
that.
it.
You know what I mean? So he's one of the biggest trap producers in the city.
And that's why I was gonna
world.
talk about that too. On God, I was gonna talk about that. Like how the fuck you get him out that bag, out of his original bag, and then into whatever your lane is. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like his beats got a certain style.
So TP is one of the most versatile niggas I know.
Okay.
He may not seem like it on the surface, but he listen to every genre of music.
Okay.
He's literally one of the smartest people I know.
Yes,
like,
sir.
I'm not even exaggerating. Like, perfect. Come on now. That was so natural I didn't even notice it. I felt like it should have happened. You feel me? Yeah. Like, he's extremely intelligent though, for real. So, and so when he's just, his heart He just loved making TP 808s. You know what
Hell
I'm
yeah.
saying? He loved making them 808s hit crazy and 808s hit the hardest in trap music.
You
You know
hear
what I
me?
mean? So that's just where he lands. But when he want to get in my bag, he definitely can. He just got to pull himself out of the sound he's currently in.
Yep.
To get into mine. But once he does, he execute every time.
You feel
know
me?
what I'm saying? For sure.
I'm God. And I remember the first time I recorded, maybe it wasn't the first time, but one of the times I recorded with TP, and I dropped something, and he was like, yeah, let's loop that. And looped it and spread it out through the whole song. I was like, damn, nigga. I said, so you more than a beat maker.
Nah, he's a producer.
On God, for real.
He's a real
Put some
producer.
respect on his name, for real.
TP?
Put some respect on my nigga name, man.
Nah, right now.
Fuck you talking about.
I'm talking about not right now, but right now.
You hear me?
Talking about.
Right now.
You know what I'm saying?
Put some respect
my
on
brother.
me.
But, and so working next to him, I'm hearing the best trap music that can possibly be made.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, bro, this shit go crazy. And he's also my hardest critic.
Okay.
He's my toughest critic. He always been.
That's
you know what I mean? Like, he like, bro.
You need people like that.
Oh yeah. He be like, bro, it's cool, but it ain't making me feel. It ain't making me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you saying some cool shit. And a part of that was me just needing to live more life.
You hear me?
I just had to just live more life experiences. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't, I hadn't been outside enough.
I mean, TP was in the studio. We was in the studio with my brother, and I don't know what the fuck my brother had said, but he stopped the track, and he said, "Nigga, you know you ain't no GD." That shit was so funny to me, fool. Like, really,
Listen,
that
this
nigga
nigga is gonna
record.
tell you. I don't give a damn who you are, but we relate. I'm the same way. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
That's why we so close. He's gonna tell you the truth. 100% unfiltered, straight up and down. Like, if
Respect.
you don't want to know if you don't want the
real.
truth, don't ask us. Don't ask me and CP if you don't honestly want to know what the fuck is going on.
feel me?
I don't give a damn,
I just want to correct myself. He didn't say nigga know you wasn't GD. It was two different incidents. He said my brother had said you put an oxycodone in a Sprite and it tastes so sweet, and he said, nigga, you know that shit not sweet. That's what he said. But then it was another instance when my brother was rapping. He said something about GD, and he stopped the track. He said something to him, and he said that nigga is GD. I said no, he not. He said yes, he is, cause who the fuck be claiming that shit? I was just like,
Oh.
I was just like, damn. Yeah, like he was like, don't nobody false claim GD.
Oh,
Nah,
God,
facts.
that's
You feel me?
fucking facts.
Facts.
So,
That's facts.
I
That's
just
facts.
grown to love and respect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? TP for
Yeah,
sure.
and
Real nigga.
I appreciate him always being so honest and real with me, because it really helped. It kept me humble. You know what I'm saying? And it made me work harder to want to try to impress him. You know what I'm saying?
Type shit.
Because he's my brother, but I also recognize that his ear is different than a
Yeah,
normal
yeah.
person. You know what I'm saying? So I listen to that, and I take criticism very well. Like, I'm open to constructive criticism. Like, I welcome it. Constructive criticism, not niggas talking shit. You can get the fuck on with that. But constructive criticism, like you genuinely
Right.
coming from a good place, and you actually feel like this information can better me as a person. I'm all
happy.
ego at the door. I'm all ears.
So
Tell me
how
what I
you-
need to do. You know.
How you determine when somebody just talking shit and when it's constructive criticism, or like what's the difference for you?
I think constructive criticism comes from somebody who doesn't have a big ego already. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a track record of being somebody that doesn't tend to come off like a hating ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can tell. But if I don't have any history on you at all, I can't pick it up or put it down.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You just got to take it for what it's worth, because, see, now it's going to kind of go left a little bit, but I feel like that right there is really important when it comes to, like, self-confidence.
Okay.
And, like, battling depression is you never as good as they say you are, you never as bad as they say you are. You know what I'm saying? And, like, your perspective, I was talking about how important perspective is, depression places you in a false reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, it literally makes you think shit that's not real is real. You know what I'm saying? Like, you will literally convince yourself, man, don't nobody fuck me, don't nobody love me. You know your mama love you, nigga.
I'm good.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Your mama love ain't good enough. You know what I'm saying? You know your mama love. You know your dad love. You know somebody love. And if you don't know, but you know God love you, nigga.
You feel me?
If don't nobody else love
yourself.
you know God love you, man.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? And from that stems into self-love. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't realize that God love you first, and if God love me, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Even in times I hate myself,
Oh, God.
God love me.
You hear me?
You know what I'm saying? And so, it's important to know that depression places your mind in a false perspective, a false reality. You know what I'm saying? taking your own life is literally the most illogical thing in the world. It makes no fucking sense.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes no sense in the world. We're literally put on earth to make life, to make shit, to create stuff, paintings, babies, really actual human beings. You know what I'm saying?
Buildings.
Like, we live to create things. So anything that goes against that, I feel like isn't natural.
Right.
So for you to take your own life doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But when you depressed, oh man, that's the that's the only thing that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And so once I realized that perspective is everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, knowing the truth. And the truth is, as long as I'm still here, as long as my mom and daddy's breathing, as long as God still love me, as long as I got people around me, I can't listen to that other voice. It's not real.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's literally not real.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think with that, like, you have to be around people that love you for real. Like, be around love. That's why I like to be around my friends, my family. I feel like with that, people try to fit in to me. Like, you around the wrong people. Like, I don't know. Like, be I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like, just be around people that genuinely love you. Like, I feel like that's will like not make you like depressed.
No, 100%.
I feel it.
That's why I be like a little bit to myself, like, but I still be around people that I know that genuinely love me. That's why I do stuff like this, be around you, come to do your podcast, stuff like that, just spend time with you that fuck with you.
That can help you, but it won't save you. You gotta, regardless of what the fuck going on around you.
Right.
So, I mean,
I don't know. I can't say I had my low moments, but I haven't been like extremely like depressed, like how some people probably.
Oh man, I was the poster boy for depression growing up. Like, it was my best friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like it's addicting. You know what I'm saying? Because when all you know is low, then when you go high, you feel weird. You feel like kind of like you take a picture and don't do it with your hands.
Yeah.
It's like, because when you happy, you feel like the bottom can get pulled up on you, and so the fall back down feels like a longer fall than before. So I might as well just stay down here.
Yeah.
Because every time I go up here, the fall is scary as hell. I hate that feeling of the fall back to this place. So I'd rather just stay in this place. You know what I'm saying? And that's what get us, you know?
But that's life, though. Life has their ups and downs. Like, you're going to go through stuff like this. So how do you pull yourself out of, like, feeling, like, how do you try to keep yourself, like...
From being depressed.
From being, like, depressed and getting into that low...
I think it's two different ways. One, some people minds are just not... We were born with some type of chemical imbalance or some shit. You need to go get some fucking help.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we aren't professionals. So we got to talk to people. Like, that's like a nigga walking around foot hurt. Like, bro, my foot hurt, fool. And he be like, damn, you might want to get that checked out. 2 weeks later, bro, my foot really bothering me, man. Oh, okay, that's what you might want to do something about that. My foot hurts. Bro, why go to the... I'm not a fucking doctor, bro.
Go to the doctor, nigga.
When somebody comes around you with the same shit, or even with yourself, man, I just cannot get out of this depressive state. I don't care what I do. I don't care how hard I try. I don't care. I can't get out of it. And if you haven't spoken to a professional, you know what I'm saying, then there's a chance you really playing with your own life. That's just crazy, just walking around with a broke foot and not going to the doctor to be seen by it. You know what I'm saying? So that's one way. The other way, right, I think, which is what most of us deal with, is not having confidence. Okay. You know what I'm saying? The lack of confidence, I feel like. The lack of confidence and the lack of believing in something outside of yourself. You know what I mean? Like, if you feel like if you don't feel like something bigger than you needs you to be here, you don't have a reason to really fight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I didn't have
you
people.
gotta have a purpose. Like, why are you here on earth? What are you here? I'm here to change this. Right now, what I'm doing.
I feel that.
There's so many kids who've never heard this type of conversation we have right now. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if they hear this type of shit, they'll be like, oh shit, that's what happened to me. I just heard this type of talk and was like, oh shit.
Hell yeah.
I just
like,
didn't know.
What's my purpose?
I
like,
goddamn.
you know,
I struggle with depression. You know what I'm saying? I have my, you know, the ups and downs and shit.
It's waves.
And like at first, like my first experience with it, and it was bad. At first, was at MTSU. I really didn't want to be up there. That's really where I feel like that shit really came from. I really didn't want to be up there. And then I'm kind of very independent. Like I think I had my own car, or at least was driving my own car, somebody's car, since I was like 15. You know what I'm saying? So I've been doing my own thing. So my car ad went down. I had no money, had this. You know what I'm saying? Life shit. depressed as hell. I remember waking up. I remember every day. I remember like it was this time and point where like I would get up, I would not brush my teeth. You feel me? I put on. I had these big ass some gray sweatpants and that big ass gray same hoodie. Almost every day I go to class, come back home, go to sleep. That was it every day. That was the routine. You know what I'm saying? And then eventually it got to a point where I would wake up in the morning and I would be singing. I need you now. I need you. I wake up every morning, bro. I was crying my heart out, bro. Every morning, and I'm just singing this song every morning. I come back, I'm still depressed. When I come back home, I was still depressed. Didn't want to be at home. I was like listening to like it was music that expressed depression. You know what I'm saying? But I guess that's kind of what I needed at that moment. It wasn't really no happy music. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel like. You have to. Oh, excuse me, Mike. You have to recognize how you feel.
Type
like
shit.
You gotta acknowledge that shit.
Right.
You can't suppress it.
Type
right?
shit.
Because I love sad music. When I'm sad, I want to listen to sad music. You know what I'm saying? Because it helps me not be sad no more. It's
you
weird.
Feel me?
I think it cancels it. Like it helps you cancel it out.
Type
you know
shit.
What I'm saying?
As long as you
Not
don't indulge
either.
too much.
Right. All right. And not always. I don't always want to hear sad music when I'm sad. It just depends on how I feel that day. Like today, I just feel like listening to some fucking Coldplay or some shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I just feel like listening to some music that's a little bit more gentle.
You hear me?
And that expresses how I feel.
Hell yeah. And I was just
saying?
gonna follow it up with, you know, I didn't stop. I wouldn't really stop being, and I don't want to say stop being because it's like it's a constant thing. It's a constant battle depending on what the fuck happening in life. But I didn't start to come out of it until I started dating myself type shit. And
that's real.
When I say dating myself, I remember like it's days when I would get up and I'm finna go here because I want to go here and no other reason. I don't need nobody with me.
Yeah.
I'm just finna go out, eat this food, give me a drink,
Yeah.
and you know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that helps a lot. And it's crazy because when I come up out of it, I do it less, like date myself less. But then I be like, nah, you gotta. You know what I'm saying? This is a tool that help you. You got to keep that tool next to you. You know what I'm saying?
That was you learning how to fall in love with yourself. That's self-love. That is self-love. That's what I'm saying. Self-love is
Type
the key.
shit.
That's the key, man. Self-love. When you don't love yourself, that's when you turn to doing shit towards somebody you hate.
Right.
Like not exercising, not brushing your teeth. Fellas, not combing your beard.
You
know what I'm saying?
Please comb your beard.
You know what I mean?
Brush your
Not
teeth,
washing
stank
your
breath.
beard. You know what I mean? Like self-hygiene.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry. You said
Cleaning your space.
yes, that too. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas really need
That's
to.
true.
It's amazing how many niggas I see on the internet that shit be like this. I be like, damn, if he put a brush to that motherfucker, he just
You know what I'm
it'd be
saying?
that
Brush
much
it
better,
and wash
bro.
it. These niggas don't be washing and conditioning their beards.
But people be in your, you know, women be in your face. You know what I'm saying?
Man, fuck that.
Don't
Food
give
be
a
in your
fuck.
face, man. Like, if y'all, this shit ain't, like, you just walking
You
around
gonna have
with
some
this
with the
shit
food in
Oh,
there?
that's
I just,
nasty.
yeah, man.
You
watch
think
this
men
shit.
like that, Keith?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm just
Hygiene
Yeah.
is very important to me.
Yeah.
And that's another thing, like, I'm sorry, I keep hitting the mic. But like your environment like can make you depressed too. Like clean.
Hell yeah.
If you clean up, you'll feel
Fuck
so
yeah.
much better. Like but I feel like for me, like what keeps me like in like try to even though I'm not perfect, I got my moments where I'm sad, but like when I feel sad, I just listen to like affirmations and I meditate. Like that's what helped me.
Yeah.
I don't try to listen to like more sad shit because I feel like I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna be.
I think
crying
that
hard.
listening to more sad shit comes from like
Like
if you don't know
Or
if you don't know how you feel and you
Yes.
can't say how you feel and then
100%.
you have somebody to say it for you. You know what I'm saying?
that is the power of music. That's
Right
why
there.
music is so important. I had to hit it. God damn it! Press the fucking button.
I'm so nervous. That's crazy.
That's the title of the episode.
Press the fucking button.
man.
fucking
Yes, sir.
Shit. So
Fuck you talking about?
you know,
I pressed it.
I had a manager that he was like, man, the importance of artists. He was like, when he gets super excited, he starts to stumble over his words, and he was like, man,
I used to be like that.
you know what I mean? And so, in order to find a place for him to start a conversation, for people to understand the perspective he's coming from, he'll play a record. Like, listen to this song, bro. He said everything I want to say.
Yeah.
Or at least he got a good part of it right. Yeah. And then they say, oh, shit, I didn't know that's how you felt. Yes. And then from that point, now we can have a conversation.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's why, I mean, art too. This
I get
painting,
that.
you know what I'm saying? I'm sure you
Yeah.
can make a painting that be like, bro, this painting is what I've been trying to express to you.
Hey,
Make somebody cry like, oh shit, I didn't.
and that's why I
know.
make
You
music.
know what I mean?
That right there is why I make
I
music.
get that. Like, I get that.
That was my
that's our
last
job.
tape, bro. My last tape was pretty much one of those type of.
Man, that's our job as artists, man. We help people understand. That's why we understand complex. So you have 1 + 1 = 2
Yep.
IQ, and you have an emotional IQ. A lot of people don't have a high emotional IQ. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of people don't like to have a high IQ across the board. You know what I'm saying?
Terrible.
But some people have
Slow.
really high emotional IQs, and they not necessarily be the smartest people in the world.
Right.
But they can like look at you like your grandma. You know what I'm saying? Your grandma can look you in the eye and be like, "What's wrong with you?" Nah, something ain't right. Your grandma might was probably just picking cotton, don't even know how to fucking read.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But she can look you in your face and say that emotionally something complex is going on with you. That's a high emotional IQ.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I learned something today.
Yeah, man. And so a lot of people don't have that. And it's hard for somebody to say, you know, man,
That's
what you
true.
said to me hurt my feelings, and I've been trying to let it go, but it's hard for me to let it go. I don't want to hold on to it. I still love you. I still want you in
Press
my
the
life.
fucking button.
But it hurt me, and I'm trying to move past it, but it's hard. You know?
People do not know how to communicate, like, what they feeling. Like what I was just telling you earlier.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
For sure.
communicate what you're feeling and how what I'm doing making you feel.
But you know what stops people from doing that is fear.
Yeah.
Because you can honestly break up with somebody.
Yep.
Right? Let's say you got, this is my
Crazy.
favorite example, right?
Crazy.
Let's say
That's what happened to me.
Let's say I'm feeling a chick, right? Like I'm feeling her a lot. And I say, yo, I kind of feel like I know we dating, like I know we seeing other people, but I also know you ain't no hoe. I know you ain't, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't care about what you do when you're not with me, because I know you ain't loose like that. So that's why we dating. You decided I chose you to be somebody I wanted to date. But now, shawty, I feel like I want to lock it down. Like just me and you, nobody else, period. Like I just wanted to be us. And she can respond and say, damn, like, I really like what we got going. He really a good dude. I really like, he really respectful. But in my heart, I just know I'm just not ready for that yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to lose what we got. So instead, I'm going to lie and be like, fuck it, let's do it.
Right.
Let's go and lock me down.
That shit be getting on my nerves.
And then next thing you know, little shit he do start pissing, like every little thing I do start to piss her off. You know what I'm saying? Like she be like, cause you around me, she don't want to be around me as much as she's lying to herself to be around me. She need more freedom, more. She need to discover herself more, whatever she got to do. And she's lying to herself to try to keep me around. But then the relationship turns toxic, and now we arguing every day, and I'm not understanding where it's coming from. We break up, and now we can potentially never get back together because too much toxicity is built up between us. But if she was honest from the very beginning, you feel me, and was like, I feel you, but I'm not ready to do that. And he honestly said, thank you for being honest with me, but I'm gonna have to go try to find somebody I feel like is ready for that, because I'm ready for that right now.
You feel me?
And so you risk, in honesty, losing somebody.
You feel me?
You know what I'm
but
saying?
he could have
But that
said.
take courage.
He
That's
could have
what
said. He could have said, "Shit, you ain't ready right now. Alright, cool. I'm gonna keep on
But you
dating."
don't know.
Right,
It's
but that
his
was an
right.
option. You get what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
But you deny him even the option of
Facts.
saying
Okay, good
it
one.
by
Facts.
by not
Facts.
being honest and not
Facts.
being real.
100%.
You get what I'm saying? So
100%.
you fucking up shit for yourself, making decisions before.
Lying to
Not
yourself.
not operating as a team. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because it's
yeah.
supposed to be a team effort. Like you supposed to be. We gotta take the hurt feelings. We
Yes,
gotta take the
right.
You
rejection.
gotta take the risk of being alone. But if
Hell
you
yeah.
love
Thank
yourself,
you for rejecting me. Now I can be with
you
somebody
know,
that really wants to
but I don't
be
even
with
want to call it rejection if you had a real connection with somebody. I'm not rejecting you. I'm just not
ready
choosing.
I'm just
to
not
this.
ready for that right now.
You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like when you love yourself, when you got self-love, I can be by myself all motherfucking day.
You hear me?
Hello.
You feel me?
You hear me?
Now, I gotta be honest. You gotta be like, listen, if you leave me, like I'm not ready for a relationship, and I want you still. I still want you in my life. I still want to go on dates. I still want to cuddle with you. I still want to be with you. And if you were to leave me, it's gonna hurt. I'ma cry. My feelings gonna be fucked up, and you know I'm be snotty nose and all that. But I said what the fuck I said.
You hear me?
I'm not ready for a relationship.
You hear me?
You know what I'm saying?
For real.
I would go cry for 2-3 weeks, be hurt, make me a couple sad songs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just go through the motions, but I'm a soldier.
You feel
So
me?
I'm ready for I can do it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That
Like
shit
I can
real.
handle it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna hurt, but I'm a soldier. So you can't scare me into a relationship. You know what I'm
Respect.
saying? You can't scare me into
Facts.
anything. You feel
Respect.
me?
Respect.
So yeah.
I done been
agree
in.
with that.
I done been in plenty little situationships that I feel like didn't work out because of a lack of communication. Like, we could have ended up in a different place, but shit, you just weren't honest about how you felt. I'm trying to feel like, shit, I'm pretty honest about how I be feeling.
Me too.
It's just for me, it's easier that way, and I think I feelings, getting your feelings hurt. Like, I'd much rather you tell me the truth and it hurt my feelings than to you not tell me the truth and then I be misled and I done built some fantasy in my head based on the lies that you done told me. You know what I'm saying?
You don't ever want to do that, man. You don't ever want to do that, because when you start to live in a false reality, what happens? You start to believe shit that's not true.
You feel me?
So being in a toxic relationship, being in a false love relationship, will make you believe a lot of other false shit.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? Which will have you going down a long path where you end up right back at that door. I think I need to kill myself. You end up right back there. Like, how the fuck I end up back here?
On God.
You've been living in a false reality, bro.
On God.
You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up.
I'm trying to check myself right now. Like at this moment, I try to check myself.
Shit. This is tough. Like, I'm telling you, like, this is very tough. I had to have these conversations with myself, man. And it was very difficult, to be honest with me. You know what I'm saying? And honest with myself, like, bro, you gotta toughen up.
You feel me?
That's really the bottom line.
I told this girl one time, I'm like, bro, she was complaining about something that had something to do with some nigga, and her friend said, "Girl, get off your knees." And she went on her knees. She went on her knees for real.
Hey, listen, that's one of my favorite fucking videos of all time, because that's what I'm here for. Stop,
yeah. But I was like, she apologized afterwards. I was like, nah, don't apologize, bro. We be need people on your team to tell you to stand the fuck up, fool. Because sometimes if you was based in a false reality, you be so hurt that you just ain't realized that that shit was never worth your time in the first place, bro.
Right.
Or maybe you shouldn't have been there in the first place, or you know what I'm saying? Maybe it was worth it, but nigga, still stand the fuck up.
Stand the fuck up, man. I said what the fuck I said.
You gonna be okay.
It's hard, it's hard to stand on your own principles sometimes. Like, if I said I'm gonna do this no matter the sacrifice. Like, for me, being an artist, I said I know I'm personally not ready for a relationship right now. You know what I'm saying? So I have to stand on that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know I got a lot of shit on the way. Now, being an artist to me isn't necessarily an excuse to not ever be in a committed relationship. If I'm just for the rest of my life, so what? I can't ever be. I mean, I ain't gonna be in a relationship. The rest only makes sense. But it's just knowing when you're ready to make that commitment, make that decision for yourself. And for me, I think freedom right now is really important. It's a really important part of my creative process. You know what I mean? Like, having the option to do whatever I want. Knowing I could walk out of here and goddamn talk to 1 million women if I wanted to without having this sanctimonious vow over my head. Yeah. Which will eventually end up leading me to some false reality. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to accept the fact that I'm lying to myself by hurting someone. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or I also have the option to stay to my motherfucking self and not talk to, which is what I do normally. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't with none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, walking around trying to fuck half the city shit. Disgusting. Me either. You know what I'm saying? Now, that being said, don't get me wrong. You nigga have a nice night. It is what it is, but you can count guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not with that shit. You know what I'm saying? But to each his own. You know what I'm
with
saying?
You on that. I'm with you on that. I was just telling somebody else I'm not a casual sex haver. But I'm not like that because I have sex with people and I get my feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's being honest with yourself. Being honest with yourself, being real. And I know a lot of women who do the exact same thing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, fuck that. I know niggas do the same shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people do the same thing, and I know I don't want to play that game with people, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hurt nobody. I don't want to look behind me and have a trail of broken hearts. You feel me? And I know I done sent like 5 people to therapy. I done fucked up people's like abilities to have committed relationships because I done fucking traumatized them. I don't want to have that conscience on me. Now, if you have done that to people at the same time, don't judge yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't walk around with that on your shoulders. And be better, man. Just be a better person.
Said, take accountability.
Take accountability. Yeah, that's a better way to put it.
Thing, like, people do not know how to take
accountability. No, hell yeah,
not at all.
There's a lot of dudes that I've been no accountability at all.
None.
Because niggas be scared.
Well, women be on this shit too.
No, for sure.
Women be on that shit too.
People in general be on that shit.
Yeah, people be on that.
Like, it ain't just men no more. Motherfuckers, y'all open y'all. It's women too that's crazy.
They was crazy all along too long. Just
always been crazy.
You know. And, I think, again, like, lack of confidence is what leads us back to this place. You know what I'm saying? Lack of self-love, lack of love in God. You know what I'm saying? Again, having something outside of yourself and A lot of people don't know what confidence is.
That's what I was gonna say. Do you think it's confidence or do you think it's self-esteem?
It's the same thing. It's the same.
You know what I mean?
It's different side of the same coin.
Different side of the same coin.
Yeah,
I think it's
different side of the same
self-esteem
It's the
though, if
same
you
thing.
being
All of it
technical.
is in one.
What do you think?
When
the
you
difference is?
The perspective. So confidence is what people see on you, and self-esteem is how you feel about yourself. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point.
And so, and I do a lot of, I write, you know, of course I write, but I like, we have a lot of words, right? And we have a lot of words that when you look at them, it's two different words that refer to the same thing. If it's two different words that refer to the same thing, something is different.
Something is
That's
different,
why we got
100%.
two different words
Agreed,
for it.
agreed,
So
agreed.
I tend to go through, if I find words like that, I
Yeah.
tend to go through and like, I'm trying to define it for myself. I'm
Yeah.
looking at
Versus
definitions in the
confidence.
websites and the dictionary and shit, but also I got to define what it means to me and make sure that it aligns with the definition that's in the dictionary. You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel that. I respect that a lot. I don't think enough people do that deep amount of research on. You know, it's so weird you said that. Me and my homies were just talking about like the anthology of words and like
Hell yeah.
how the root
Anthology.
words and, you know what I'm saying? If I use that right, you better cut that shit out of here. That's what naturally came to me. I hope that
I will. I'm gonna do some research.
do some research.
Yeah.
Do some research is the name of this podcast.
Do some research.
We're gonna name it something. Goddamn. What was the first one?
Press the fucking
Press the
button.
fucking
Yeah.
button. You know what I'm saying?
Push the button. Fuck you talking about.
But yeah, man. So confidence or self-esteem, I guess I like that. And again, see what I just did? That's called being humble and like learning from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And applying it in the conversation.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
I respect it.
I like that. So I think self-esteem. Yeah, I was waiting on you to come on now. Press the fucking button.
Hell yeah.
So to me, self-esteem isn't necessarily affirmations in the mirror every day.
Right.
Although they are very important because what you say about yourself is what you become. You need to affirm who you are. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes that's not enough. And I think I heard, I don't know who said it, but I heard, listened to a podcast and it was like, self-esteem or confidence is not affirmations in the mirror, but a list of things that prove that you are who the fuck you say you are.
Type shit.
You know what I'm saying? Because there be days where you forget who you are.
Yeah, for real.
And you got to go back and look at the medals go look at the trophy. That's why trophies and medals and shit like that is important.
Yeah.
Because it reminds you of what the fuck you've done.
Yeah.
Fuck the trophies.
Respect.
Who cares? That's just materialistic bullshit. It's what they represent.
Yeah.
They remind you of. They don't have to be a shiny poster. It could be a sticky note of shit that remind of shit that like, bro, you ran 3 miles just the other day. You can run 3 miles.
I do
you
myself
know you can.
like that
Type
too.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like you've fallen into other places like this. You can
Is
come
that
out
called
of that.
imposter syndrome? What's imposter syndrome like?
I think imposter syndrome, again, with my, not having a degree or anything like that, just from what I remember. Because I think people sometimes got a phrase. That's the one problem with podcasts, to me, with people.
Tell me now.
Motherfuckers be acting like they professionals
Right,
in the shit
right.
they talking about.
Oh God.
Right.
We just normal people having normal conversations,
Conversations.
and we could say a lot of shit that's not factually
That's
true.
not
We just having a
right.
conversation.
Hell yeah.
You know
and
what I'm saying?
And I be thinking about that with this podcast too, because I just be
You
thinking
don't
like,
have to be political correct.
nigga, I
Nah.
just be talking, nigga. This shit might not even be fucking factual, nigga.
Right,
I
this
might
is
have
how I
just,
feel about this. This is what.
This
but
is my experience.
People don't
I
do
might
their
have
own
just
research.
made that shit up too.
They don't see what's really real or not. They just hear.
Wow.
Nah, real
you
talk.
making shit up?
Hey, I make up words sometimes too. You know what I'm saying?
I like
I
making
just
up
use
words.
anthology. I don't even know if that was the right word.
I
you
show
know
like
what I mean?
anthology. You need to look that
You know what
up.
I'm saying? Google it right quick. Let's see if
Yeah,
that was
Google
used
it.
right.
My
You know what I'm
phone
saying?
dead. I think it was right though.
I think it was too, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
But
I'm
it
not 100%
sounded
sure.
right.
It felt right. That's how I do it a lot when I
Yeah.
rap. When I rap a lot, like a lot of the time when I say something, the word just come out,
Hell yeah.
and I may not even know what the fucking word means,
Okay.
and I have to Google it.
Anthology. A published collection of poems or other pieces of writing. Or a published collection of songs or musical compositions issued in one album.
How you spell it? Let me see.
ANTHOLOGY. Anthology. It probably got other definitions. Let me see.
Look up. What's the definition of the word you was trying to use? Like
Yeah,
like
that's
the-
what it means.
like the
A collection of pieces.
the something of words,
or
right?
passages
Yeah,
or
like
works
when-
of art.
I mean, I know linguistics is the study of words, but that's not the root. You know what?
I know what you're talking about. Don't worry
It don't
about
fucking
it.
matter.
You get what I'm saying?
It's some
Fuck
high niggas
this
shit.
shit,
all the
man.
time.
Wrong
No, I
word
swear
or
to God before I
something?
came here.
A collection of songs.
I think that is the right. I ain't gonna lie.
It's
Don't-
like a collection of art, like it can be music, art.
So is it
songs.
words, probably?
I mean, I guess a word is a technically,
I still feel like it was
letters.
word though. I feel like if it's not
a better
that,
word to fit this. I do think that, but
it's
you
not.
could technically make it fit, but I don't
What
think
was
it's
your
right.
sentence?
It's not analogy.
I said I don't know the anthology of the word.
He's saying like the background, the history. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like
That's still right in a way.
I feel like
Like
it is,
the.
let's just say it's right to stroke my
Yep,
ego.
it's right.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
sir.
Okay, thank
Face
you. I
sir.
appreciate that.
I thought it made sense.
Sometimes you gotta stroke your ego, man.
Yeah, we can. I'm gonna cut all that. Nah,
But nah, man,
cut this
you
whole
know,
part out. Face it.
But yeah, so
Keep
like
it all in there.
having a long list of shit that prove who you are, that's truly self-esteem.
An anthology
You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah, man.
of things that's about you.
I like that.
Yeah. But I do the same thing. Like when I be feeling like, if I feel like I haven't made any progress, I be like, I just look back on everything that I've done. Like, damn, you did this, you accomplished this, you did that. Like, you that bitch. You talented as hell. Like,
Hell yeah, and
I have to do myself like that sometimes.
I think I need to do myself like that more. Just and just in this specific period of time in my life, I just feel like I've been failing at a lot of shit. I didn't graduate college and then I leave college and you go get this job and that job don't work out. You get this job and that job don't work out. This job don't work out. And I'm rapping and that ain't turn out the way I want it to turn out. And I do this and you're like, when was the last time I was successful? You know what I'm saying? That's like how I be thinking to myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? So in that process, you do feel damn. I can remember a time when I felt more like that nigga. Right now, I don't feel like that nigga. I feel like
that's why it's important to be inspired and not motivated.
Yeah.
Motivation is bullshit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Motivation, you can be motivated. I say this all the time. I got this from David Goggins. Somebody I definitely recommend people check out. But he said that
And read.
Yeah, I read. I read lots.
I'm gonna let you finish.
That should change my life, yo. Reading is so important. If you want to have something, you know the saying. If you want to have something from a nigga, put it in the book.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? But let me finish my point here. He was saying that when people are motivated, if you want to go on the jog, you say, I'm going to go run today. I'm just like, you watch the commercial, saw people running. Say, you know what? I'm going to get my shit together, man. I'm finna go and run. And you open the door and it's either way hotter or way colder than you thought it was.
Yep.
That motivation is now gone. You go close that fucking door, go sit down and open a box of Twinkies. You know what I'm saying? That's gone.
It's opposite.
No more confidence. No more motivation.
Right.
But when you inspired, that means I'm inspired to go through whatever the fuck I gotta go through to achieve this result.
Yeah.
It's hotter than I thought, I don't care.
Yeah.
It's cold than I thought, I don't care.
Yeah.
If I can't run a mile, I'm gonna run half a mile.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then once I run half a mile, you know what? I'm gonna try to run a mile in a step.
You feel me?
Get to the step, I feel like I got another step. Next thing you know, you done fucked around and ran 5 miles. You thought you couldn't even run 3.
You feel me?
Plan on running half a mile. You know what I'm saying? You have to be inspired to go through some shit. You gotta be inspired to I'm willing to cry every motherfucking night to get this.
Facts.
I'm willing to be emotionally drained in order to achieve this thing. They're like, you crazy. I know.
Yeah. Like I know.
Now, you gotta know the difference between people trying to steer you away from your destiny and people just trying to actually fucking help you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If people who you trust and you care about are all telling you, hey bro, you starting to look a little fucking crazy out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? You might, and that's still a might, need to take that into consideration.
Yeah.
But because it's weird, on the other side of that, when people start calling you crazy and start saying like, bro, you weird and different, you on some shit.
Type shit.
You know what I mean? You just like, oh, this shit working.
Facts.
So now sometimes I be like, bro, you crazy. Okay, is this the good crazy or am I on to something crazy? Like, I don't know which is which here. You know what I'm saying?
Like, nigga, you crazy as hell, man. What you doing over there?
I think
go ahead, what you?
I think listening to yourself is important, like when it comes to like trying to do something that you want to do, like that you're destined for, accomplishing like your goals.
Realize your destiny is yours.
Yeah, like it's always gonna be naysayers and people have some shit to say, but like like your purpose and what you're trying to accomplish. Going back to like being inspired, like me reading books about like black millionaires and all the shit that they've been through. These motherfuckers been through hell, but they did not give up. Like,
You hear me?
and they accomplish their goals. Like, so it's like you have to go through some shit. You have to fail. You have to go through some shit to get where you. If you ain't fail, you ain't try.
Facts.
So you have to do something to get where you want to be.
Yeah.
So that's what keeps me going, and that's what inspires me looking at other people' life, like successful people' life, like what they went through, and that shit was not pretty.
Well, Hey, I just want to say I appreciate you for coming.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this junk up.
Let's do it.
Hell yeah, I enjoyed the conversation for sure.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I be nervous every single time I do this shit.
Well,
I be nervous.
You did a great job.
I be nervous.
You did
Good job.
And so I just want to say thank you.
No problem.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for sliding through.
Oh yeah, check out my social media.
Yep, that's what I finna say. Go and drop your
Yeah, check out my socials. LILRUDY is my Instagram. You can find everything there. Link to everything else is in the bio on my Instagram. Again, name is R.U.D.Y. Realize your destiny is yours. My new single, Show Improvement, I think is a great song for anybody that needs a soundtrack to them trying to achieve the impossible, trying to get through the other side of a difficult moment. All the bosses out there, all the people who trying to take the uncharted path.
You hear me?
This is the record for you, 100%. And we got a lot more music on the way that's gonna motivate you to do even more for sure. So tune in
100%.
for sure.
You drop your socials too.
Art Bay Key on Instagram. Follow me. Yeah.
Yep, and then follow us at the Shay Shack at T.S.S.P.H and follow us on YouTube on the Shay Shack. Subscribe, follow,
Like,
all that shit.
share.
Damn, yeah. Share.
Yeah.
Subscribe, share. Subscribe,
like, and share.
Tell your mama, baby.
Follow,
Tell your mama,
follow me
mama.
on X, nigga.
Okay.
I'm just playing.
And don't forget to hit that notification bell.
Hell yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Yeah, all that. We need all that. All right, y'all. We out.
South Memphis in the building.
Gang.